Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, so that pandemic being over thing was fun while it lasted, huh? Yeah, I feel betrayed because I think that like most of us, we did everything right. You know, we let the nanobots in, right? We learned how to smile with our eyes, you know? And now we're getting dragged down by all the slackers, you know? Like it just feels like a group project back in school where most of the people do like all the research, they work hard, they have the meetings, they make a great PowerPoint, and then on presentation day, that one guy in the group shows up to class late and commits a school shooting. Right? It's cool, I've still got a job. Anyone else? Working? Good, yeah. See, a year ago, that would have been a very different reaction, but here we are, we're back. I dig it. My job, I work in homeless services, doing like outreach in the community, getting people into housing, and if I had a penny for each of those claps, I would have my yearly salary. Yeah. It doesn't pay well, but sometimes when I tell people what I do, they'll do this thing. They go, "Oh, Michael, you're doing the Lord's work." Yeah, it's pretty stupid, and that's what I have to tell them. It's all about the big bucks, baby, you know, because how my job works is actually the homeless people pay my rent. So. Yeah, but come on, shout out to them for keeping a roof over my head, right? They're the real heroes here. They're the real ones. Now, here's what I think. I think if I'm doing the Lord's work, it's about time for the Lord to clock on and work a shift. You know what I mean? Let's go. Been doing the Lord's work for 8 years. Haven't seen that guy work at all. Like, how long is God's lunch break? Because, like, I only get 30 minutes. That doesn't seem very fair. I want the position where I can go on vacation for thousands of years, still demand a paycheck every Sunday. That's what I want. Let me get that spot. But you know, you hear people say like, "Oh, well, the Lord works in mysterious ways, Michael." Which that sounds cool and mystical, but go try and use that at the unemployment office. Just, hey, look, I apply for work in mysterious ways. Where's my cut of that basket going around, huh? I put money in it every Sunday. Where's my coming back? That's a Social Security joke right there. No, but I get into like a lot of weird stuff at work. You know, like one time the city of Portland asked me to go gather demographic information from homeless people, which I know sounds pretty mundane, but what it is me pulling up to an encampment in an unmarked white van and then hopping out with a clipboard and walking up to people who have paranoid schizophrenia and just being like, "Oh, hey, stranger, do you mind giving me a bunch of your personal information?" Don't get paranoid. It's for the government. Yeah, you're gonna go into a database so they can track all of us. It's awesome, right? Isn't that great? Oh. Lord's work, yeah, that's what everyone was cheering for earlier. It's not all bad. It's not all bad. Sometimes if people are going through like a real rough patch, we're able to put them up into a motel. Usually somewhere shitty, because, you know, budget cuts, but usually a Motel 6. I'm sure you all know the place where the walls have stories that you don't want to hear. Yeah, just that blue light off the highway luring in lonely drivers and convincing them $75, that's the right price to pay for cum-stained sheets. You're getting a deal. Getting a deal. The slogan at Motel 6 since the mid-'80s has been, "We'll leave the light on for you." It's a pretty low bar for a motel, if you ask me. It's like just, "Hey, Motel 6, guys, yeah, we've got lamps. Everything else is kind of a bargain. I think if you take that slogan, "We'll leave the light on for you," and translate it from advertisement speak into normal English, what they're really saying is, hey, Motel 6, what are you gonna do? Sleep in your car? No, you're not. Come on, get in here and sleep in some sperm. They won't bite. Let's go. Let's go. It's a dumb slogan, but what it does is it gets them out of any customer complaint, right? Because if you go down to the lobby clerk and you say, like, hey, there's this cheating couple next door making a bunch of sex noises, I need it to stop. Oh, how do I know it's a cheating couple? Well, the guy keeps going, oh, whoa, my wife never does that. At that point, the lobby clerk can look back at you honestly and say, just like, hey, well, this is Motel 6, that will happen. But I got one question for you, buddy. How was the lighting in there? Pretty good, right? Pretty good. And at that point, that's promises made, promises kept. Because they didn't promise to keep the riffraff out or the adulterers out. They didn't even promise to keep the bed bugs out, man. This is Motel 6. The only thing that slogan promises to keep out is darkness. And they'll do that, not metaphorically. No, they don't keep the existential dread out. That is where the existential dread lives. Is that Motel 6. Because, you know, no one ever plans to be at a Motel 6. You just end up there. Like, even working with some of my homeless clients, I'll be like, hey, man, there's like, you know, beat the heat. We can put you up into a motel. And when they find out it's a Motel 6, they're just like, yeah, I'm going to stick to the tent, bro. You know, at least here I know these stains are mine. I mean, you might get lucky and get one with a pool. Is it going to be heated? Of course not. Where the hell do you think you are, a Super 8? You're gonna be looking in and being like, is that algae I see growing? You bet your ass it is. But you know why you can see it? Because they leave the light on for you. Since 1986, baby. All right, folks, I'm Michael Phelps. Love each other, cherish your loved ones. Have a good life.